welcome to another edition of the Wednesday Night Wars. This is the show where I rate AEW, Dynamite, and NXT. Let's jump into this. So, AEW first, we have Cody's promo. I'm giving it an 8 out of 8 JDs. This was gritty. It was real. It was fun to watch. He said that if he doesn't beat Chris Jericho, he will never challenge for the AEW Championship ever again. Then we move on to the Y2, Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara. They defeat Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. This is the main event. They do this by pinfall. I give it a 7 out of 8. It is due because Pac had tripped up Hangman Page on the outside of the ring because they have a match coming up. So that led to the what do you call it? Hold on. The Judas. Like the Judas shot, I think this was called. We have Pac defeating Trent by submission. I love the intensity of Pac in this in AEW. It's very cool. Really intense. 7 out of 8. Private Party defeat Dark Order. I'm really big Private Party fan. They are fantastic. This is given a 7 out of 8. Again, Private Party are just one of the top tag teams in the world right now. Then we have the women's tag team match. The heels win by pinfall. 6 out of 8. It felt a little slow. It just never really picked up. And then we get Shawn Spears defeated Brandon by pinfall. Cutler. 7 out of 8. I am loving Shawn Spears' character. Everybody else knows him from WWE. I think this is perfect. I think this is fantastic. He's calling himself the unofficial chairman of AEW. His whole chair gimmick since hitting Cody Rhodes in the back of the head with it. So, overall, 7 out of 8 for AEW. It is continuing strong. Forgot one. The big brawl at the end. 6 out of 8. It's kind of getting repetitive. This heel face stables going at it. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure all of this will die down after the pay-per-view. But you can't end every TV show with a big giant brawl. Eventually, that'll become even more repetitive. But right now, it's good. We got NXT. We got the OC taking out Undisputed Era. Coming out to the ring, cutting a promo. 8 out of 8. Then we have Ciampa, Riddle, and Keith Lee coming out to challenge them 3-on-3. That is the main event. Then we have Damian Priest versus Pete Dunne. 8 out of 8. This feud, I love this hardcore hitting feud. Pete Dunne gets revenge on last week with a low blow. Then transition into a submission. Then we have I gotta read my then we have a women's match. Not really. The tag team women's women's match on AEW is better than this one. This was even more slow. I don't really know the competitors that well, so I gave it a 4 out of 8. Then we get to Shayna versus Dakota. That ends in a submission. Shayna ends up winning. I give it a 7 out of 8. Man, Dakota you felt like she was giving it everything she got, everything Shayna was throwing at her. It ends in that one ends in a brawl with the women. That's really cool because Maya Yim. Tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Maya Yim comes out with a kendo stick and just clears house. She ends up being picked over Dakota. Dakota ends up being kicked off the team. I think that will lead to Shayna picking her up. I'm not really sure. Or I think so. But that got a 7 out of 8. That was pretty good. We have number one. Then we have a number one contenders match for the Cruiserweight Championship between Tony Nese and Angel Garza. That's a 7 out of 8. Garza ends up winning. I'm really liking him. I'm really liking Angel. At one point, Tony Nese ends up powerbombing his breakaway pants. And then we have our main event, which is the OC versus Ciampa, Lee, and Riddle. Ended in a no contest. This gets an 8 out of 8 because at the end of the match, we had Finn Balor come out, hit Riddle. AJ Styles ends up getting the Styles Clash. They look at each other. AJ Styles throws up the Too Sweet. Finn does his old Prince Devitt with the guns. That was a Bullet Club thing. Of course, AJ Styles Bullet Club. However, he ends up eating a super kick from Adam Cole, who ends up, getting his shot on Tommaso Ciampa too. If you remember a week ago, Undisputed Era was standing out doing their Undisputed sign, and Prince Devitt, Finn Balor, was doing that. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 8 because I don't know where this is going. I don't know. I don't know. I really, really, really want the OC to get back Finn Balor. But I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was Finn who took the spot from Adam Cole, or was it Adam Cole? At one point, AJ Styles, leader of the Bullet Club, Finn, leader of the Bullet Club, and Adam Cole, all members of the Bullet Club. So, yeah. So, NXT gets a 7 out of 8. And then, So, tune in tomorrow for I think tomorrow is, I'm going to check my thing, Friday. Top 8. Tune in tomorrow for a top 8. Till then, much love. JD, out.